Our objective after leaving Legacy Marina was the Franklin Lock. We found a small anchorage just this side of the lock, which gave us the opportunity to prepare for going through the lock the next morning rather than in the evening or just before they closed. This gave us a little rest to do something we'd never done before. Once we got there, we found that the anchorage was so small we didn't feel comfortable laying out chain and anchor for the night. We could have done a lunch hook, but as we were spending the night, we didn't want to do that. What we found, though, was dolphins. No, not the animal kind, but pilings that had been driven into the seafloor and rised above the surface. We think that they were there for the barges as the lock was being built. Each of the dolphins had cleats on them.
Use the prop walk.
So we tied between the two cleats. Then in the morning, it was a simple procedure to drop the loop on the stern, which was to one dolphin, use prop walk in reverse to move the stern away from the dolphin and away from shore, and then a little forward motion to bring us closer to the forward dolphin, which we had actually tied a line to.
Yeah.
As you can see here, Jill and I always work as a team. Sometimes she's at the helm and sometimes I am. But it works wonderfully for us. So the question is, do some dogs take on some of the characteristics of their owners? If you can maybe hear in the background a little bit of Chica whining. I've got to tell you, she whines when the engine's running, but her face is in the wind when we're sailing.
Yeah. Yeah, easier to get in. But if I had put a loop on that end, we have to do it again. If I put a loop on both ends, it would have been a lot easier.
A fun little thing was that just upriver of us, close to the lock, was a campground, and a bunch of the campers came out to wave goodbye as we left.